Chris Redfield, the rugged and seasoned BSAA agent from the Resident Evil series, is in the midst of an intense workout. He's using his incredible strength to bench press massive boulders and gigantic rocks, pushing his muscular endurance to the limit. As he lifts the enormous weights, his face contorts with effort, and his muscles bulge beneath his skin. Sweat drips from his brow, and his breathing is labored, but he refuses to yield. Chris Redfield is a brute and a brawler, known for his raw strength and combat prowess. However, he's also a skilled fighter, trained in various martial arts and combat techniques. His workout is a testament to his dedication to his craft and his determination to stay in top physical condition. As he continues to lift the massive rocks, Chris Redfield's eyes burn with intensity, his focus solely on the task at hand. He's a force to be reckoned with, and his workout is a reminder of the incredible physical and mental strength that lies beneath his rugged exterior. Chris Redfield, the rugged BSAA agent, has taken his intense workout to the mall. He's bench pressing massive boulders and gigantic rocks, astonishing the surrounding shoppers. The mall's food court and storefront serve as an unlikely backdrop for Chris's grueling exercise routine. He's using the mall's open spaces to lift the enormous weights, his face contorted in effort. As he presses the massive rocks upwards, the sound of grunting and straining echoes through the mall. Shoppers stop and stare, mesmerized by Chris's incredible strength and endurance. Some onlookers take out their phones to record the surreal scene, while others cheer Chris on, urging him to push himself to the limit. Despite the commotion, Chris remains focused, his eyes fixed intently on the weights as he continues his workout. His determination and physical prowess are on full display, leaving a lasting impression on the mall's patrons. As night falls, the scene shifts to a dark, interior room within the empty mall. The air conditioning hums softly, cooling the space. Chris Redfield, having finished his intense workout, stands tall, his chest heaving with exhaustion. The massive boulders and gigantic rocks he used as workout equipment lie scattered around him, a testament to his incredible strength and endurance. Sweat drips from his brow, and his muscles ache, but he feels invigorated, his physical prowess heightened. The dimly lit room, once a hub of activity, is now deserted, the only sound the soft hum of the air conditioning. Chris Redfield's heavy breathing is the only other noise, a reminder of the intense physical exertion he's just endured. As he catches his breath, Chris Redfield can't help but feel a sense of satisfaction, knowing he's pushed his body to the limit, increasing his strength and muscles. He's ready for whatever challenges lie ahead, his physical and mental toughness honed to perfection. Chris Redfield continues his journey, walking through the empty, gigantic mall during the night. The only sound is the echo of his footsteps off the walls and the soft hum of the mall's ventilation system. The darkness is illuminated only by the faint glow of emergency exit signs and the occasional flicker of a malfunctioning fluorescent light. Chris's eyes adjust to the dim light, and he navigates the deserted corridors with ease. As he walks, Chris's thoughts are focused on his mission. He's been walking for hours, and his journey is taking longer than expected. He's determined to reach his destination, but the emptiness and silence of the mall are starting to unsettle him. Despite the eerie atmosphere, Chris presses on, his rugged training and experience guiding him through the darkness. He's a seasoned operative, and he won't let a little unease deter him from his goal. Chris Redfield, now more powerful than ever, thanks to his intense workout using boulders and gigantic rocks, spots a zombie shuffling towards him. With a fierce determination, Chris charges towards the undead creature. With a swift and deadly motion, Chris slams his bare palms into the zombie's head, crushing its skull with ease. The zombie's lifeless body crumples to the ground, a testament to Chris's brute strength. Undeterred, Chris continues his journey through the deserted mall, his senses on high alert for any signs of danger. As he navigates the dark corridors, he combines his incredible strength with his advanced combat training, taking down any zombies that dare to cross his path. Chris's fighting style is a blend of martial arts and brute force, making him a formidable opponent. He disarms and dismembers zombies with ease, his movements swift and calculated. With his workout-enhanced strength and combat skills, Chris Redfield is an unstoppable force, carving a path of destruction through the zombie-infested mall. Chris Redfield, fueled by his intense boulder bench pressing workout, unleashes his full arsenal of combat skills to take down the zombies. With his enhanced endurance and durability, he's able to withstand the relentless onslaught of the undead. Chris's weapon skills come into play as he expertly wields his trusty shotgun, blasting zombies with precision and ease. He moves swiftly and decisively, taking down multiple zombies at once. His fighting style is a perfect blend of martial arts and brute force, allowing him to disarm and dismember zombies with ease. Chris's movements are swift and calculated, making him a formidable opponent. As he navigates the zombie-infested mall, Chris's workout-enhanced strength and combat skills make him an unstoppable force. He carves a path of destruction through the hordes of undead, his determination and skill driving him forward. With each zombie he takes down, Chris's confidence grows, and he becomes even more formidable. His intense workout has paid off, and he's now a force to be reckoned with in the zombie-infested mall. Chris Redfield enters a room and discovers a tiny Cthulhu monster contained within a special vessel. He carefully picks up the container, cradling it between his massive, muscular fingers. The tiny Cthulhu monster looks up at Chris with an otherworldly gaze, but Chris remains unfazed. With the container secure in his grasp, Chris continues his journey through the mall, ever vigilant for potential threats. His workout-enhanced strength and combat skills make him more than capable of handling any danger that may arise. As Chris navigates the deserted corridors, he keeps a watchful eye on the tiny Cthulhu monster, ensuring its containment vessel remains secure. His mission is far from over, and Chris is ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. Chris Redfield, with his imposing physique, walks through the deserted mall, his eyes scanning the surroundings with a mix of caution and confidence. His combination of fighting styles, honed from years of combat experience, makes him a formidable opponent. Chris's brute strength, amplified by his intense workout regimen, allows him to deliver devastating blows that can take down even the toughest foes. His endurance and durability enable him to withstand immense physical punishment, making him nearly unstoppable in hand-to-hand combat. As he navigates the empty corridors, Chris's senses remain on high alert, ready to respond to any potential threat. His fighting style is a unique blend of martial arts, tactical training, and raw power, making him a force to be reckoned with. Despite the eerie atmosphere of the abandoned mall, Chris exudes an aura of confidence and control, his presence commanding respect. He continues to walk, his footsteps echoing through the silence, as he searches for his next destination. Chris Redfield is a force to be reckoned with, resembling a tank and brawler in his fighting style. His imposing physique and rugged appearance make him a formidable opponent. Like a tank, Chris is nearly unstoppable, able to absorb and withstand immense physical punishment. His endurance and durability allow him to shrug off attacks that would be devastating to others. As a brawler, Chris is a fierce and relentless fighter, using his brute strength to overwhelm his opponents. His combat style is a mix of raw power and tactical training, making him a powerful and effective fighter. Chris's tank-like resilience and brawler-like ferocity make him a powerful combination, capable of taking down even the toughest foes. He is a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. Chris Redfield, still grasping the tiny Cthulhu monster container, exits the deserted mall. He approaches a shimmering portal and steps through it, disappearing from the mall. As he emerges from the portal, Chris finds himself in a familiar environment, his bedroom within the functional airport hangar. The dim lighting and quiet atmosphere signal the late-night hour. Chris gently places the tiny Cthulhu monster container on the bedside table, taking care not to disturb the creature within. With a sense of relief, he stretches his muscular frame and lies down on the bed. As he settles into the comfortable mattress, Chris's eyelids grow heavy, and he feels the weight of his exhausting adventures. Despite the dangers he faced, Chris's rugged training and endurance have prepared him for rest. With a final glance at the tiny Cthulhu monster container, Chris closes his eyes, letting the silence of the night envelop him. His chest rises and falls with each deep breath, and he drifts off to sleep, ready to face another challenging day. As Chris Redfield sleeps, his mind begins to wander into a vivid dream. In this dream, Chris finds himself standing in a vast, open landscape surrounded by gigantic rocks and boulders. With a fierce determination, Chris approaches one of the massive boulders and begins to punch it with his bare fists. The boulder serves as a punching bag, allowing Chris to unleash his fury and test his strength. As he punches, the boulder begins to crack and crumble, but Chris's blows only grow stronger. He's determined to push himself to the limit, to increase his strength and endurance. Next, Chris turns his attention to weightlifting, using the gigantic rocks to challenge himself. He lifts massive stones with ease, his muscles rippling beneath his skin as he hoists the weights into the air. With each rep, Chris's strength grows, his endurance and durability increasing exponentially. His dream is a manifestation of his unyielding desire to become stronger, to overcome any obstacle and protect those he cares about. As the dream fades, Chris's subconscious mind continues to process the intense physical training, his body instinctively adapting to the demands he's placed upon it. Even in sleep, Chris Redfield is becoming stronger, preparing himself for the challenges that lie ahead. Chris Redfield is a force to be reckoned with, embodying the characteristics of a brute and tank. His physique is imposing, honed from years of intense combat training and real-world experience. However, beneath his tough exterior lies a humorous obsession, punching rocks and boulders. It's a quirk that might seem absurd to others, but for Chris, it's a way to unwind and challenge himself. With a fierce grin, Chris approaches a massive boulder, cracks his knuckles, and unleashes a devastating punch. The rock crumbles, but Chris barely breaks a sweat. He's in his element, reveling in the raw power and satisfaction that comes from pummeling inanimate objects. This humorous fixation humanizes Chris, showcasing a lighter side to his rugged personality. Despite being a battle-hardened warrior, he's not afraid to indulge in a silly hobby, and that's what makes him all the more endearing and relatable. Chris Redfield's dream continues, with his obsession with punching gigantic rocks and boulders reaching new heights. He unleashes blow after blow, his fists flying with reckless abandon. However, his dream begins to take a dark turn. With each successive punch, Chris's wrists and fingers start to show signs of severe strain. The bones begin to crack and shatter, his skin splitting open to reveal bloody, pulpy flesh. Despite the agony, Chris's dream self refuses to stop. He's driven by a maddening compulsion to continue punching, even as his hands disintegrate before his eyes. Finally, the pain becomes too much to bear. Chris's dream self stumbles backward, his arms hanging limply at his sides. He gazes down at his ruined hands, the wrists and fingers twisted at unnatural angles. With a groan, Chris's dream self collapses to the ground, forced to confront the consequences of his actions. He needs to take a break from his Sisyphean task, to let his broken body heal before he can resume his bizarre hobby. The dream begins to fade, leaving Chris to pick up the pieces of his shattered hands. Chris Redfield stands before a massive boulder, a grin spreading across his face. With a mischievous glint in his eye, he cracks his knuckles and unleashes a powerful punch. The boulder shudders, but Chris's hand bounces off, undeterred. He continues to pummel the rock, each blow landing with a loud thud. The boulder begins to crack, but Chris's hands start to show signs of strain. His wrists and fingers begin to ache, but he refuses to stop. As he punches, Chris starts to laugh, his humor infectious. He's enjoying the absurdity of the situation, the ridiculousness of punching a gigantic rock. His laughter echoes through the air, a deep, rumbling sound. Despite the pain, Chris continues to punch, his movements becoming more exaggerated. He's showcasing his humorous obsession, reveling in the silliness of it all. The scene is almost cartoonish, with Chris's over-the-top antics making it impossible not to laugh.